All right, man. Let's talk about Detroit Pistons possibly trading for Walker Kessler. Currently, we've been speaking about the other Jazz, Utah Jazz big man, Laurie Marketing. I think a lot of people warming up to that idea. Last time I heard Golden State was riding shotgun on that one. But Walker Kessler was somebody that Benjamin Foe really liked in the draft. Had a good couple years in the league so far. Um, uh, Apparently could be on the move. They I didn't know he was from Atlanta neither. Only 22 years old. Not playing in the summer league either. So when we kind of dig through his stats, I mean, let's say whatever situation it may be, let's say they include a Jalen Duren in a trade for Brandon Ingram or somebody else, and they need another big fella. Um, 8 points, almost 7.5 rebounds, just under 1 assist. Free throw percentage ass though, but better than Duren's. Um, Averaging well over 2 blocks a game his first 2 seasons in the NBA. He played 23 minutes in both his seasons, uh, 23 flat as a rookie, and then last year 23.3. So obviously, um, um, he'd be looking to, make a full time jump somewhere else. 7 foot, 245, great shot blocker. Great shot blocker. So that's something to think about. And the Pistons, is thinking about it. I mean, see right here, Pistons considered adding Kessler to bolster the front court for a defensive identity. Excuse me. So if you didn't see that, say it right here. So my thing is, hearing all this talk about getting the Kessler or getting this guy or getting that guy, you know what I'm saying? I think that boiled down to maybe they don't believe in Jalen Duren, but it's hard not to believe in him, when you got all that just God gifted ability. He got a lot of God gifted ability, man. And, you know, uh, so it's hard, not to sit there and believe in him. But, you know, so basically it's we give up Kessler, they get Ivy and Stewart, we get Clarkson and Kessler, which that'd be interesting. We also was talking about them adding a Cam was it Thomas from Brooklyn? We also was kind of talking about that as well too, because um as a possible spark plug off the bench or in the starting lineup, but we was kind of talking about it off the bench. That'd be a very interesting look to get a guy like Jordan Clarkson to boost your bench. So yeah, that'd be very interesting, and I think that's a pretty good trade. I would do it, but the thing about it is, what you do with Duren then? That's the $1 million question. What do you do with Jalen Duren? So so that's the number one question. Where does Duren go from here? So not 100% sure. Um, but yeah, you asked the question, where does Jalen Duren go? I don't see them be able to play together on top of these, guys talking about, well, Jalen Duren is a stretch 5 and stretch 4. No, he's not. No, he's not. So, would you package him up? The question is, would you package him up? You know, would you package him up for um and try to do something else? Or would you just try to, the best player play and y'all just rotate him in and Kessler start or then Duren start or something of that nature? I'm not sure what it would entail, but that's the solid trade, to be honest. You just at the point of, okay, what we gonna do with old buddy? What we gonna do with Duren? So that's the only thing about it. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. But you probably say, well, we don't believe in Duren no more. That's probably what you probably saying. You don't believe in Duren no more. and or possibly he could be on the move for a better trade or in a bigger scheme of things. But Kessler's a tremendous shot blocker at the rim. Obviously, seeing there, they was say the Pistons would do it to add an identity. That's what they would do it, a defensive identity. And Jalen Duren do be looking lost defensively. I ain't gonna lie. He looks lost defensively. So I'm pretty much like knowing where he be at mentally when it comes to his defensive lapses. He don't care. I don't know what it is. You get as young person as young as him all that money, it's hard to remain focused and humble. So um, but yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think that's a solid trade, to be honest. I think that's a real solid trade. So, um, but we'll see. We'll see. But I think it's a real good trade, um, especially if you planning on moving Jalen Duren. I mean, and then you see the Knicks interested. Then what they got to offer? They just traded a slew of picks somewhere else. So what can they really offer you? That you would honestly really want is the question. So, um, I think it's something about it's like an Ingram trade where you throwing Duren in there. I think that's kind of what people minds are at with it. It had to be like a Duren trade or Ingram trade or something like that. So, but yeah, Kessler gonna block shots. That's what we can say. He gonna defend the rim. So can uh I think so can Jalen Duren, but he got to start showing us. We can't just be living off potential. He got to show us flat out. He got to show us that he can be that guy. So he got to show us. So hopefully one day, he show us that he can be that guy defensively in Detroit. But let me know what you think about the Pistons possibly trading for Walker Kessler, Ivy Stewart for Walker Kessler, and Jordan Clarkson. I ain't really mad at that trade. I ain't mad at that. You know, I would do it, but that's just my opinion on it. So, um, yeah, that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.